Mic test. Welcome in everyone. We're gonna start with chapter 3, Lonely Demon now. One sec, I don't know why that's showing and not what's supposed to show. Weird as hell. Dark Nights. There we go. Perfect. So, let us get started with the tale of the lonely demon. Second day of chapter 3. I get ready for the sleepover after class. The guest room is already prepared for Leo, and I haul an extra mattress into my room for Iku. This is gonna be a fun day, or night, I guess. so. It does not take long before the first person arrives. I think it's Leo. After. Oh, it's Iku. Okay, I was like, maybe Leo would come first instead to, like, talk about the investigation. After opening the door for Iku, she gazes around the living room with narrowed eyes. Your place looks smaller than I remember. Maybe because it's full with stuff back then it wasn't, maybe? Oh, that's not the case. It's because Iku got bigger. Time sure flies fast, indeed. Iku drops her buffle bag close to the table and takes a seat. Okay. I go to the kitchen to...
I wish that you have fun.
Grab something to drink. Thank you, Mika. How are you doing? How has your day been? Oh, there Leo is. That's actually cute. Kinda funny. Suddenly, Leo pops up behind Iku and grabs her shoulders, causing her to jump. Wow. Boo. Iku twists around to glare at him. They're so cute. I love them. I just got traumatized from the attempted kidnapping, and did you really have to do that? That's why you should always stay on guard. I was right behind you, but you didn't turn when I called your name. Wow. Damn. That's karma for you, Leo. As Leo moves to the couch, he trips over Iku's bag and stumbles away. Ugh, sure. Thanks, karma, I know, right? Doing alright, you? I'm alright too, enjoying this wonderful, wholesome visual novel. Did you eat something, Mika? I returned to the living room, seeing my friends banter. You're here early, Leo. I thought your after-school activities don't end until later. That's funny, even she didn't notice him behind her. That's pretty, 2 breads in the morning. That's pretty much about you. I had a burger with some fries earlier again. Well, different because I had pasta last night. So yeah. You gotta eat more, Mika. But good job eating. Maybe. You do. They don't, but I told them I had more important things, so. Yeah, this is really important, like scaring the life out of your friend. Yeah, very important. I'm glad we're your first priority. By the way, I requested a guard for Iku, but it seems the police is lacking in staff. Apparently they can't get in contact with one of the investigators, and they're scrambling for his replacement. What happened to Ku? So I volunteered myself and no one opposed it. Oh, perfect. You're Iku's guard now. Slay. Let's go. Do you have any plans for today? The rest of the night, Mika? Leo glances at Iku with a chuckle. Think I'm doing a great job so far. You didn't even notice me. Heck yeah. Something shifts in Iku's eyes, and I know she's thinking about the past few days. What? Oops. I don't think anything is going to happen so soon, but you don't have to be scared anymore, Iku. Yeah. You'll be fine here. With you two around, there is no reason for me to be scared. Exactly. We got you. She smiles innocently and pokes us playfully. Leo and Iku leave their bags upstairs, and we sit together in the living room chatting about the things we have recently been into. Wow, they're catching up. I wonder how long it's been since they actually did this. Like, got to do that together. Maybe the three of us no, there's no maybe. The three of us do not get to see each other very often after school. On top of his class president and club duties, Leo frequently helps out his dad at the police office. Meanwhile, Iku has been taking care of her older brother who is easily prone to sickness. I see. They have such busy lives compared to my own dull routine. I mean, you have a pretty interesting plot going on with you, so I think that makes up. No plans, you? I'm just gonna do this for maybe 2.5 hours and draw a little bit or try to uh, code, and then I'll go sleep. Wait, go back. Feels like time has been moving for everyone except me. Honestly, yeah, yeah. What about you, Hope? What have you been doing? The question I was dreading. Leo, why would you ask me such a thing? I look up and blink at him. Same, I would too. Nothing much, I've just been at home. That's so boring. Why don't you join a club? Come, you're welcome in any of mine. We're always looking for new members. None of them really catch my interest. Yeah. We like more supernatural than make new friends. That's crazy. That's a crazy suggestion. How could you say that? Yeah, exactly. I'm already happy with you two. How could you say that, Leo? Eiku. What about a boyfriend? Wild. Actually, I haven't heard anything about your love life. The boyfriend question makes my cheeks flush red. Who do you have in mind? Oh, unless you already have fun. She noticed. Iku gives me a mysterious smile. I turn to Leo for help, but he seems curious as well. No way. We're getting into the talk. Oh, is Leo not allowed to hear? What? Or Hope, could it be Leo himself is involved? No. Iku wistfully sighs, looking at me and Leo. She's looking at a car crash. Like she's looking at a car crash. Oh. The hopeless destiny of love between childhood friends. No, Iku, stop. I shake my head and sigh. Iku will not let this go until she's satisfied, so I decide to make something up. There's someone I like, but he's very reserved and I don't often get to speak with him. So, you want to spice up the relationship? Oh no! No. Relationship? We're just acquaintances. This is the first time I've heard you talk about anyone like that. He must be pretty special. Like what? I'm talking like normal. Leo, you're the relationship expert. Give her some advice. No way. You must be joking. I've never been in a relationship before. You know that I'm horrible at these kinds of stuff. Wow. So we're just all inexperienced? Well, let's say you're in a situation where someone likes you. What do you like them to do? Huh? He scratches his head, blushing a little. Both Iku and I look at him attentively. I was not expecting the conversation to turn out this way, but now that we are at it, yeah, I'm actually interested too. I would like them to be straightforward to avoid confusion. In other words, you would have to tell me in person. I see. Yeah, actually, that's pretty good. That approach might be too direct. Well, some people need direct. It isn't as simple as that. It kind of is sometimes. How would someone know if you don't say it directly? Exactly. So, be yourself around him, act natural. It's better when the person you like is a good friend at the same time. Huh, okay. Gentlemen, that's when you get friend zoned before having the chance. Iku. I don't think my bad habits should be part of my charm. Bad habits? What are we talking about? Oh, being myself. Okay. Valid. Don't worry. That makes you look cute, hope we know. What makes me look cute? Hope beating people up? Okay, got it. Feeling flattered, I smile at them. They're so wholesome. The recent events have been getting to me, but talking to my friends cheers me up. It makes me think about how my life had turned around after meeting Z-kun. We frequently bump into each other, so I consider Z-kun more of an acquaintance than a friend. Valid, so would I. Like, there has to be a specific, uh, thing, or I don't know. Like, there has to be a specific event or a specific level of closeness to happen before I put somebody in the box of a friend. Before that, everyone's just like somebody I know. So then why do I keep worrying about him? Do I actually like him? You can turn to like acquaintances, yeah. I just want to keep him company since he seems all alone all the time. Valid, but let's see, you're not me. Let's see. I think he's just misunderstood. Okay, maybe you are me. I want him to know that not everyone thinks of him the same way. I want to see him again. After night falls, I make dinner for Leo and Iku. I feel like having dessert, but I do not have any at home. Okay. I'm going to the convenience store. I'll be right back. Who are you talking to? Oh, them. Okay. Do you want me to go with you? No, you should stay with Iku actually. Now I can handle it. It isn't that late, and there's not much to buy anyway. Yeah, she can do it herself. She got this. She has me. Even though I'm bad at directions, so quick action directions is gonna suck, but you know, it's fine, we got this. We can always save and load. With a bag filled with ice cream and delicious treats, I march back home. I'm sure they will be overjoyed with their favorite treats. Yeah. Kuratu. Oh, that's why you're missing! Because you're... Oh, you turned into this form. What happened though? When I turn the corner, I bump into something large and furry. I step back and dazed at what stands before me. A huge beast? It looks familiar somehow. Yeah. There are people passing by, but none of them seem to notice it. Interesting. So we have a special eyesight, huh? Could it be that I'm the only one who can see it? I mean, it seems like it for sure, so... The beast glances at me for a second, then dashes away in the opposite direction. It reminds me of the cat creature met once before, but this one is a lot bigger. I want to chase it again, but change my mind. My friends are waiting for dessert and it is getting dark. Damn, I wanna chase him though. I wonder if this is what Zaykun meant about spirits within the village. Yeah, but he's not a spirit though. Hey, I'm back. Huh, where are they? It's oddly silent. I go upstairs to hear voices from my room. Oh no. Leo, be careful, please. I'm doing my best. Besides, this was your suggestion. Oh, they're doing something sketchy to prank me or scare me. This is so difficult. Fine, I'll do it. I hear both of them having heaving sighs. Ow, that's my what the fuck? Oops. Maybe we should move the drawer for more space. That way I can reach for it better. What are you doing? There's no more space. Never mind, you're not making any progress. Move aside. Okay, almost a little more. Whoa. Seriously, what are they doing in there? I don't know, preparing something for you, apparently. I enter my room and turn on the switch. I find Iku standing in the middle of the room. Leo is on his knees, exhaustion clear on his face. This craziness. Hope you're finally back. I am, yes. My two friends making weird noises in the dark in my bedroom. This isn't what you think it is. What do I think it is? Iku was acting silly and wanted to put her bunny hair bow on me. I was trying to get it off, but accidentally got it stuck behind the drawer. Okay. Why is the hair bow still on her then, though? Or is that a hairpin? I think it's a hairpin. It's fine. We never saw her hair bow then. The Colts bumped against the light switch. I told her to find the switch, but she insisted that I get her hair bow first. That was wild. Talk about troublesome. Everything's fine now. Leo already got it back for me. Did he? I shake my head at these two. Even after all these years, they still act like children. Don't fumble around in the dark. You could have bumped into something and hurt yourself. Yeah, it's dangerous. Ooh, I just wanted my bunny boo back. It is a precious gift from my brother. I see. Interesting. Maybe it's special since her brother is a priest, I believe. Or no, he's not a priest. He's an exorcist. We head back into the living room to dig into the food I bought from the store. We chat for a bit longer until we start to feel sleepy. Okay, we're gonna go sleep. I pull Iku to my room. Leo starts to follow us, but I stop him, pointing to the guest room. Aww. Sad, he's gonna sleep alone. Why am I the only one sleeping in a different room? I don't want you to stare at us while we're changing. What kind of person do you think I am? Sorry, Leo. I feel like a closet pervert. Valid. I feel like they all could have just slept like in the living room with all the mattresses down, you know? That would have been funner. Leo rolls his eyes, stifling a small laugh. But it's not fair that you two are having fun in the other room. It's so lonely. Right? Shut up and be lonely. Oh my god, so rude. I push him into the guest room and close the door. Oh, poor Leo, I know. He has no choice. My room can't fit 3 people. I'm sure he understands. This takes me back to the elementary school sleepovers we had. You guys let him out back then too? Wow. We should do this more often. It's so fun. Yeah. I agree. Yeah. With Iku beside me, I do not have to worry about her. Shortly after I fall asleep, the smile. Oh, so sweet. I doubt Casey will show up now with all these people around. Oh no, he would. A strange or it's Curado. A strange noise suddenly wakes me up. I open my eyes and rub my face. Oh, it is Keiichi. Wow. When my blurry vision clears up, I see someone bent over me with a wide grin. Oh my god, he technically got 2 birds with 1 stone. Oh no. Kai? He covers my mouth with his hand before I can scream. Oh no. Moving his face closer, he whispers, I wasn't expecting you to wake up. It's interesting how easily you pick up my presence compared to everyone else. Thank you for bringing me the other cursed soul. It saved me the trouble of searching for her. What the hell? Again? I wrestle against his grip, but he effortlessly grabs my wrist with his other hand. Iku, yeah, huh? What's going on? Yes, it was me. Oh. This time I will take you both. No, you won't. Like hell that's happening. Yeah, like Leo is in the other room. Yes, it will, unfortunately. Our game ends here, Hope. Kaiti, why? No way, can he read my thoughts? I need to get him away from Iku. While Kaiti has pinned down my arms, I can still move my legs. I forcefully shove a knee into his guts, causing him to pull back. We're a fighter, let's go. It's only then that I realize he's floating a few inches above me. Oh. What the hell? I grab Casey by the arm and throw open the window, shoving him out of my room. As I throw open the window, shoving him out of my room, quickly slam it shut before he could react. Good job. Wow, what the heck? I wait for him to materialize back inside my room, but he remains outside, frowning at me. He can appear and disappear as he likes, but it mostly works for places with entry points. Oh, suddenly he flies downward. Downward? It will not be long until he returns. I have to get him away from the house. How are you gonna do that? I leap off my bed and silently head for the guest room. I barge in without knocking and shake Leo awake. The kidnapper is here. Stay here and protect Iku while I lure him away. Hope what? His sleepy face looks at me in confusion, but sensing the urgency in my voice, he nods. Wow. Taking an umbrella again. Her umbrella is the greatest weapon. Taking an umbrella with me as a weapon, I head out. It is not like I want to kill Koichi, but he is being very annoying right now. A good conk on the head might do him some good. Yeah. Some beating would surely bring him back to his senses. I have not done any research on ways to stop a Shinigami, but I'm sure he must have some kind of weakness. Surely, yeah, for sure. Oh, you're taking me on alone? I feel his breath on the back of my neck. In surprise, I turn around and swing my umbrella, but I hit nothing. Damn. He then appears before me, smirking as black smoke rises from his shadow. Knowing him and his dirty tricks, I decide to run into the streets. What's that gonna do? I wish I had powers like Daikun. This is hardly a fair match. I know, right? But you're so brave for still going through with this. After a while, I turn my head and realize that Kaiichi is right behind me. When he reaches his arm out to me, I think I'm done for. Oh no. Mirato! Then something jumps between us, causing Kaiichi to pull back. There is so much fight in this one. It's the spirit I saw. No, it's Kurado. It stands protectively before me and growls at Kaiichi. He's like, notice me. I am the one you had as a child. I was your pet. I see you brought company. Not that it'll help you. I don't even know. Well, she doesn't know him yet. Or, not really at least. He raises an arm and a suddenly materializes in his hand. Without communication, the two start to fight. Kaiichi's attacks are grand, but the spirit slips through them smooth like butter. I worry about the spirit, but it seems to be defending itself well. However, I cannot seem to land an attack off. It cannot seem to land an attack off its own. Oh, I see. Wanting to help, I wait for an opening before I leap forward, swinging my umbrella at Kaiichi. He dodges and moves away from either of us, lowering his head. 2 against 1 isn't exactly fair. Your powers aren't exactly fair against one itself, so. Says the one who uses his Shinigami powers whenever he wants. No, right? You're always so amusing. This is a waste of time. I'm better off taking an easier prey. Like who? He turns away and heads back in the direction of my house. No, I'm sure Leo can protect her. Oh no, he's after Iku. I bow politely to the spirit before rushing back home. Kurado just protected her. The house is silent when I get back. I go upstairs to find Iku still asleep with Leo sitting on the floor beside her. It seems like Kaiichi has not yet arrived. Okay. Are you alright? Where did you go? Don't worry, I'm unharmed. I went after the kidnapper, but he got away. Hope, you're taking 2 crazy actions. Why didn't you call me for help? You don't really know. Who else was going to protect Iku? Who's sleeping soundly, unaware of everything around her. I'm surprised at her ability to sleep through all of this. That's so typical of her. I'll file a report to the office tomorrow. I will do whatever it takes to keep you both safe. Thank you. Did you see the kidnapper's face? Yeah, but he isn't anyone from the village. A blonde, tall man with green eyes. He wears a white shirt and a black sweater vest. Leo mumbles a time mark and nods slightly. Okay. Well, we're not dealing with... Never mind. Thank you, Leo. Think we should stay separated? The perpetrator knows where I live now, so he might return. Perhaps Iku can stay at the office for a while. Given that reason, you should come too. She will be fine, I think. Yeah, she's got protectors. I have a better idea. Call out for guards around my place to set a trap. Next time they will surely catch him. Leo frowns and rubs his head. I mean, that is a good idea. I hope you know what you're doing. She does, but I doubt the guards are gonna help because he is a Shinigami. He can literally turn into a mist and run away. With Shane out of commission, he has no enemies to keep him at bay. Yeah, sadly. Leo, you should head back to sleep. I'll watch over Riku. By the way, before you go to bed, make sure to keep the windows closed. Good night, Hope. Good night, Leo. I hope you can sleep. Next day, I decided to check on Zeikun. Let's go to the forest of weird vibes. I have no clue where Zeikun might be, but I think to check the temple first. Yeah, the best bet, I suppose. There are guards at the entrance of the forest, but I avoid them by taking a different path. We know the forest inside out by now. I hope he's okay. Guess we'll find out. Oh, he has horns! I find Zeikun in a corner. His clothes are torn from last night's battle with Chain, and I notice red blood still seeping through the fabric. His injuries must not have healed yet. I see. That's really sad. I feel really bad. Then I realize he looks different. But I mean, I feel like either way, either of them would have gotten hurt. So, I guess we just would not have known about Chain getting hurt if we had picked to dash over at Zeikun, but I don't know. Then I realize he looks different. Oh yeah? A little too slow, don't you think? But it's okay. Horns stick out from either side of his head and a dark aura surrounds him. He looks almost like a demon. Is he really? Yeah. He senses my presence and looks at me with fierce, narrowed eyes, recoiling like a wounded beast. I mean, valid. We did kind of abandon him last night. Which I did not mean to, but it happened like that. I freeze up at his glare, not daring to come closer. His expression softens when he realizes it is me. Oh, okay, he's not mad. Oh, it's just you. Surprised at this form? I thought you were already aware of it. No, you never showed us. No, I wasn't sure. Are you scared now? Clearly not, I'm still here. I shake my head, unable to look away. His captivating appearance renders me speechless. He feels so pretty. Wow, they've done really good with the shadows too. Look. Thinking back on all the times I spent with him, I never imagined Zeikun would be like this. Never judge a book by its cover. I guess the first not the first chapter, the first few pages. He matches my gaze, considering something. What? When I step closer, he suddenly raises his arm, a ball of light suddenly forming at his fingertips. He launches it at me without another word. Huh? What? He flashbangs you. I reflexively raise my arms to shield myself. However, the ball seems to hit something and burst into particles just before it could reach me. What happened? Oh wow, she's pretty. So pretty. So I was right. What does that mean? Yeah, what do you mean? You're one of those blessed souls. Blessed souls? I thought I was cursed. He knows about this too? Blessed? I've been told my soul's cursed, yeah. He raises his eyebrow at my statement. Curse, you say? It's only a curse to demons, since you are immune to their spells. Oh, you tried to spellbound me, huh? Wait, I'm confused. What do you... Why are you here anyway? He must have told you that I was dangerous. That night, Jane told me that Zeikun was a demon, but I still don't believe he is the same demon from the legends. Yeah, you saved me, and my friend too. He shoots another spell at me, but this time I do not budge. It vanishes into thin air once again. Can you stop? You know it's not gonna work. So now you're acting tough. However, your barrier doesn't work against physical attacks. Lagan stands and walks towards me. I remain in my spot, lifting my chin to gaze defiantly at him as he approaches. Both his height and his appearance make him intimidating, but I do not back off. Yeah, never let them show you're scared. No. He reaches for me but stops short, meeting my gaze. Have you changed your opinion of me yet? No. This won't do it. Your injuries will get worse if you keep pushing yourself. Yep. Just stop it. Let it go. Worry about yourself, idiot. What do you mean? You're gonna eat me or something? Zeikun lets out a sigh and pulls away from me, mumbling in his usual tone. I hate being stared at when I'm in this form. Why? I'm sorry, you just look so intriguing. You're not as terrifying as I thought you'd be. Yeah. I came to thank you for saving Iku. She's doing fine now. I knew you wouldn't hurt people. You both carry the same air about you. Do you mean she's cursed? I mean, blessed too? There are different types of blessings, but I don't know what they are. Yours seems like some sort of shield. Interesting. Most blessed ones can reflect spells and can't be possessed by demons or spirits. I see, so I'm not cursed. Ironically, that makes them even more attractive to some species. Attractive as praise or oh my god. Hold on, is that a dragonfly? Am I tripping? What is that? Where's my glasses? I don't... Excuse me? Okay. Nice music, by the way. Yeah, I still don't know what that is. Basically, forbidden apples. Okay. I guess I get it, but I don't really, but okay. This is why they should stay away and not get involved in dangerous affairs. He crosses his arms and gives me a serious expression. I feel like a child being lectured. He kind of is lecturing though. A few moments pass in silence before he finally sighs and changes the topic. What are you going to do now that you know my identity? Nothing? What do you... What do you think I'm gonna do? Going to spread the truth and change your reputation. If they know that you mean no harm, the occultist will stop hunting for you. It's useless to try to change a mindset that's been the same for centuries. Even if they know the truth, there will always be a scapegoat. That's enough reason for them to hate me for all the misfortunes. It won't do much good either. In the end, you'll be the one who gets hurt, so just give up. I'm not giving up. Do you really think that telling them the truth would solve everything? Of course not. People believe what they want to believe. The fact remains that I'm a demon living in this forest. There's no use convincing those who won't listen. You're right. I'll make them listen. Yeah, she's stubborn. What do you even know about me? That you're kind and sweet and a really nice demon? You care. I feel my chest ache when he directs his words at me. That gives me more reason to understand you. She's reminding me of Ken from, what was the name of it? The My Therapy, I believe. Yeah, My Therapy. He's just like turning negatives into positives like this. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, he was like this. That gives me more reason to understand you if I don't know enough about. Anyways, aren't you the hypocrite here? I keep giving you the benefit of the doubt, but you have a fixed view of me. For a moment, his expression softens. Facts. He looks as if he wants to say something to me, but quickly shakes his head. Why? Don't trouble yourself over this. But I want to worry about this. We should show the villagers you're not a bloodthirsty killer demon. We really should. You know, one way to change their mind is to expel their doubts about you. Maybe if you work together with the investigators to catch the real culprits, that's not gonna help. I don't like them. Silence falls between us after Zaykun makes clear he does not want to change his reputation, nor accept help. His words made sense, of course. It is difficult to change how people think, yeah. Have I been doing the impossible all this time? I mean, to be fair, you were not even really planning on changing that, so... There must be a way after all. Stories do not always stay the same after being passed down countless times. Yeah. He sits down near a futon. I follow, taking a seat next to him. Being this close to him, I can see his wounds clearly. The blood stains on his clothes are so dark they almost look like ink. Gosh. It's been days already. Why didn't you heal yourself? You did it to me once. Yeah, that's a question I'd like the answer to. Oh, I was thinking it wouldn't. It doesn't work on my own body. The bullets were enchanted, but I've already removed them. It just takes a long time to heal. Damn, that sucks. He averts his gaze and turns his face away. I wonder if this is the first time he got hurt this badly. I imagine he hasn't been involved in an intense conflict in a long time. Yeah, I think so too. He probably would not have held back either if it wasn't for you. This means that he's been sitting in a corner trying to let it heal naturally. For who knows how long. He must be so lonely. Yeah. Is Zygon aware of modern medicine like pills, antiseptics, and such? Or has he never bothered to look into it because he never tries to step into the village? He probably does not know. Yeah, you're right. How is that man doing? That man? Oh, Chain? Oh, do you mean Chain? He's been unconscious since your fight. I didn't mean to. I mean, you had to do what you had to do to survive. It's not really your fault either. Well, to be fair, it's especially not your fault that the fight happened. Changes hates anything supernatural. I think he was under the misconception that you took Ikuya. Yeah. Because of that, he wanted me dead. He's after supernatural beings, so perhaps he suspected you as the demon. Do you? But you said you are a demon. Of course not. Oh, did you? No. Zaikun looks at me, then shakes his head while hiding a smile. He lets out a deep sigh and lifts his chin to stare up at the ceiling. You're right, I'm not the demon they speak about in myths and stories. That would be my grandmother. Huh. She grew greedy for power, leading other demons to turn against her. That's what caused all the bad rumors too. Bad rumors? Eventually, she reaped what she sowed. Balance found its way back, and all that was left was this forest. I see. This place is my only memory of her, so I stayed to protect it. That makes sense. With this collar, I'm chained to this place. It was her last gift. That's what the collar is about. I see. Oh. So can you not step out in the village either? Sounds more like a curse than a gift. She locked your freedom away. Exactly. I was given a purpose to live. I don't care about the rest. You don't want to live? When I was younger, I thought of leaving, but I gave up on the idea. Why? Since these stories have been around for a long time, does that mean you're as old as this forest? Do not get angry or afraid, it's fine. I'm just as old as I look. How old are you supposed to look? He could have lived centuries with that iron face. I know, right? I pity you for being misjudged all this time. It's what I deserve for what my ancestor had done. No, literally, it's what your ancestor had done and not you, so you didn't deserve it. Exactly what she says, you are you. Their actions don't decide your fate. Even if I change my past stays fixed. It's not your past, it's your ancestors' past. You people are so fixated on your history. Honestly, we think it's boring. We try to understand history so we can avoid repeating mistakes, but I'll admit it doesn't always work. People stick to what they believe. You finally understand what I'm getting at. I have understood, I just don't want to accept it. Right now, I have nowhere else to go. I can only protect this forest. Okay. Seikun scratches his head. It takes some time to get used to, but this place isn't that bad. I know. It's really beautiful. There are spirits living here, most of which can't protect themselves from humans. Oh hi, there we go. Suddenly, small glowing balls of light materialize in the air and start dancing around me. Aw, that's so cute. Shaped like marshmallows, they have characters written on them, girl and boy. Why? Thought it would be names. If you can see them, they have decided to open up to you. Oh my, I can't believe the spirits look this cute. I watch them float in the air. They seem fun to play around with. They do. I notice Seikun watching me with an amused smile. It is the first time I have seen an expression like that. I cannot help but blush. Okay, so it is after all Zaikun's route. Most of them live in the forest, but there are a few wandering in the village as well. Some have harmful intentions though, so it's better not to trust any of them. Spirits and humans are not supposed to get along anyway. I see. Got it. Sadly. Would they attack humans? My job is to protect them from others, not the other way around. Oh, this is a whole new world. A new fantastic point of view, yeah. Yeah, indeed. Where are they going? I've always been scared of things I can't touch, but you showed me a different side of them. Anyway, I think I figured out why so many people are getting possessed. Why? There should be a guardian in this village who keeps corrupted spirits in check, but he disappeared a while ago. I don't know what happened to him. Wait, what happened to Joe and Royal? I know numerous priests. The guardian I'm talking about is not human. He originally lived in this temple long before I got here. I see. So he should have been here while you got here, right? I wasn't really familiar with him, but I know that he purifies the spirits. Huh. If he had been here, I wouldn't be in this mess to begin with. I see. Is the guardian a demon like him or something else? Keiji is the other only supernatural being I know. But he definitely isn't a guardian. He's a Shinigami. We continue talking until night falls. Oh. Seigun shares more about himself, like how he wants to treat demons and villagers as equals, yet distances himself from the latter. And if he did engage with villagers, it was only to tell them off. That sounds familiar. Yeah, it does. It was so rude. He also said that he never met someone as persistent as I am, since I was the only one who stuck around despite his warnings. I see. By the way, how did you get past the investigators at the entrance? Took a different route. I know the forest now. Yeah. You really are asking for trouble. I am trouble. I'm not asking for it. Well, the worst thing that can happen to me is getting lost, but I have a map. Do you? Your people must be slacking off for missing, trespassing little girl. Well, you're fine. In that case, it might be safe to head out. Where are you going? None of your concern. You might as well head home. You can talk to me. Save. Save. So many saves. I wanna go with him. I want to go with you. I don't want to be left alone. Yeah. You don't even know where. It's fine. He looks at me reluctantly, scratching his head. Gotta make up for lost time. Might be better than leaving you alone. I will lead you out the forest after I'm done. Thank you. The area is surrounded by mist, which thickens as we walk further, okay? Spooky time. I stick to him as close as possible so that I will not lose him. I really like this music. A hot spring? Steam rises from water. Sorry, can you lower a little? Thanks. Steam rises from the water and lingers in the air. This must be the source of the mist, then. Yeah, it must be. Zacon suddenly starts stripping. Oh, you... okay. Sorry about the ads. I'm gonna take a minute as well while the ads are going, I guess. Okay, I'm back. Let me read the chat recap. In the shadowy corners of Hope's stream, whispers of a lonely demon echo through the chat. That is so true. The tale unfolds under dark nights, where every message is a clue and every emote a shadowy figure lurking in the alleyways of conversation. Huh. As viewers tune in, they become a part of the mystery, piecing together the enigma of solitude and spectral encounters. What? Okay. Ads will be over soon, so we're just gonna... You know what, let me take another sip of water, hold on. Okay. We can continue now. Zacon, what are you doing? I can't rinse my body fully clothed. The fabric is in the way. That's not what I meant. Yeah, why are you stripping? Since we're already here, why don't you take a bath too? How am I gonna dry myself off? I profusely shake my head, my cheeks heating up. It's probably just the hot steam. Yeah, it's surely just the hot steam. It couldn't be anything else. Why not? There's nothing to worry about. Zacon gives me a look over from head to feet, then averts his eyes. There's nothing to see anyway? This rude man. The audacity of this guy. Get out of here. What do you mean? I feel even more flustered after his words. I turn away from him when he unwraps the sash from his waist. Then something hits my shoulder and I grab it on instinct, growing more flustered when I realize they were his clothes. That's fucking wild. Keep this dry for me, that's wild. I hear the sound of splashing water as he walks into the hot spring. Hearing the noises being made behind made me flinch. What am I blushing for? I didn't even see anything. Maybe I should give him some privacy. Yeah, leave. For your own sake. I'm about to step away when I hear a sharp intake of breath. Worried if something happened, I turn around. That's really stupid. That's where you went wrong. Oh. What? That's a Is that a butterfly tattoo? And what's that above the butterfly tattoo? My gaze is immediately locked on his body. Most of his wounds have already stopped bleeding, but I cannot tear my eyes away from the large scars running across his back. Oh yeah. In a way, he looks almost vulnerable. My cheeks grow hotter. Megan notices my stare and calls out to me. Did you decide to join after all? No. 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 Can I wash your hair instead? Wild. Wow, since I owe you for saving me, I might as well repay a favor. He glances at me speechlessly, but then gestures to come. That is wild. I fold his clothes neatly and put them down before approaching him nervously. I feel my heart beating faster even though I offered. I was not really prepared for this. I kneel by the edge of the spring as Zakun wades closer to me. Having never looked at him up close, I did not realize how handsome he is. I wonder if it is really okay to approach him like this. If he doesn't mind, then I guess it is okay. I reach out and take his hair in my hand. I use my fingers to comb through, occasionally skipping water to rinse it. When I accidentally touch his skin, he moves away. Sorry, does it hurt? No, I just don't like being approached from behind, as you can tell from the scars. It never ends well. Wow, that's kinda sad. There are wounds that can't fully heal. After all, I'm not immortal. Most were left by demons. Others, humans. Saikun averts his gaze and comes back to me. I gently pat his head in an attempt to comfort him. Yeah, that's really comforting, kinda cute. I watch him loosen up. I'm glad he's more relaxed now. When I comb his hair away from the right shoulder, his fingers accidentally brush over his scars. This time, he stays put. I thought no human ever caught sight of you. Guess they did. What happened to them? I don't think any of them took me for the demon. Nice tattoos? I know, right? I'm not really sure about what this one is, but that one looks like a butterfly tattoo. And the others are scars, sadly. How are you doing, by the way, CJ? How's life been? But I had no choice other than to drive them away. I may have even injured some of them. Do you hate me for it? No, they probably deserved it. Yep, my grandma used to make sure humans didn't survive when they stumbled into the forest. Wow, yeah. I'm still not convinced. Huh. In my realm, that is common, but I thought humans put more value to life. Why do you keep walking down this path? I mean, clearly she's stubborn and I, no comments. Doesn't care. He's sexy, not gonna lie. He is sexy. Did you see his horns too, by the way? He's a demon. Well, you can't judge the ones who do. They always have a reason. I guess, yeah. If you're trying to chase me away, you can stop, you know. You know, my impression of you hasn't changed since we first met. You saved me time and time again, even though you weren't fond of me. Exactly. How am I gonna think that you're an evil demon who just eats every human who comes into the forest when you don't eat me? Your heart is good. I knew from those moments that you weren't the bloodthirsty demon everyone talks about. Uh-huh. He remains quiet while I continue to rinse his hair. He doesn't really show it, but I think he does care about what the villagers think. If only they knew about his true nature. Sad. For that reason, I avoid people. I feel more comfortable being near the forest anyway, and I can keep a close eye on the spirits. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Why they always make demons so sexy, I have no clue. Not gonna lie though, anything that is supernatural, demons, vampires, death gods, reapers, whatever, they're so hot. It's wild. Oh, I just want to live in peace and stay out of the affairs going out there. If they would only leave me alone. Also, like, they've practically lived so long that they're kind of they're either vice or they're like super evil, which is also kind of hot. Uh, his last words become a whisper. I cannot see his expression, but his voice sounds so sad. I wonder if that is really what he wants. If he really did not care about his reputation, he would not bring all of this up. Yeah, exactly. We're two birds. No, we're two. What is the saying? How does the saying go? We're two sides of the same coin. That's what I'm gonna stick with. I trace his scars with my fingers. They do not look like simple stab wounds. He must have let his guard down to have taken such clear hits. Yeah, it's obviously gonna be hard to make him trust. Lost in my thoughts, I almost do not hear Zaykun's next words. Thank you. The corners of my mouth curl up at hearing this. If you excuse me, I'm going out. Oh, thanks for the warning. I do not want to see anything else. Oh, right. I turn away as he steps up. After he gets dressed, I notice all of his visible wounds have healed. Oh. Interesting. I stare at his long hair and offer to braid it. I stand behind him when he sits on a rock. Don't I have some privacy? My god. My fingers comb through the fine strands. I wonder if all demons have such beautiful features. When it's full moon, this place turns into a healing spring. If you bathe together with a demon or another powerful species, it will heal even humans from minor injuries. Oh, I see. Too bad I missed such a golden opportunity. Next time, maybe. Next time. Hopefully, there's one. That night, Dakin brings me home, saying that the streets were dangerous and that he wanted to assure my safety. Oh, such a good excuse. Thank you for visiting me today. Of course. Uh, I actually feel really bad for not holding you back in that fight and holding Chain back, but also like Chain, it had to be done, I guess, but I feel really bad. Oh my, it's the first time he thanked me so openly. I'm speechless. How, I think he's in love. Caesar, you and I are too quick to say these words. I think he's in love. Like, yeah, maybe, yeah, I think so too, but let's take it slow. But anyways, how are you doing, by the way? He surely likes us, for sure. Although you shouldn't come too often. With that many people investigating the forest, you might get caught. It's fine, it's worth the risk for you. Stay home. I'll visit you instead if necessary. If necessary? Why does it have to be necessary? Just visit me. My eyes widen at his words. Did I hear that right? Yeah. Yeah, you did. Most spirits are active at night, so don't do stupid things. Like that night you ran into the forest. That wasn't her fault. Trust me, it wasn't. I can't help it if the evil things, like those possessed people, are attracted to me. If you need my help, just call me by sending these spirits. Aw, you're giving me them. He opens his clenched fist to reveal two spirits from before, hovering over it. Hi, so cute. They float towards me before disappearing into thin air. I'm good, and you? I'm also doing good. It's been interesting lately. They're invisible, but they will be guarding you. Oh my god. Wow. He just assigned bodyguard to us. I can't believe you're doing this much for me. Thank you, Zaykun. It's nothing. Of course. He turns away and dashes off into the darkness. I cannot help but, like, think about him psychologically, sadly. Cause, like, I relate to, like, how, uh, he's kinda like a silent lover, but he's also, like, testing her at the same time. He turns away and dashes off into the dark streets. The weekend passes by peacefully. I rush to school with one thing on my mind. Not an umbrella, hopefully? Keiichi, once I find you. Oh! Let's go. We're gonna have a fight again. With the little guy. I assume the chances of bumping into him again are small. He must be aware that I'm not in a good mood. Yeah, indeed. I make my way to the elite class area anyway in hopes of getting a hint on how to find him. Oh no, not her. Oh gosh, on the way, I accidentally bump into a girl heading in the same direction. Judging from her unusual uniform, she must be an elite student. I have never seen this person before, but she looks cute. Don't judge a book by its cover. Me, don't judge a book by its cover. I apologize quickly and continue to run. I noticed the teacher going for a lunch break. We just attracted a new enemy. Nice. Now I have Zaikun and this angel, I think, after me. I read that. Oh, hi! Not Zaikun, Zaichi. This guy. You're in deep trouble, little guy. As if luck is at my side, I find Casey sitting in the classroom, surrounded by a few other students and no teacher. Hey, you're not permitted to be here, and you are not permitted to be in my house. Drag him out. I glance at him, walk in, ignoring his words. Grabbing his arm, I pull him up and drag him out with me forcefully. I'm not in there anymore, so I'm permitted to do this. Hey, where are we going? Somewhere we're permitted. We can't make a scene in front of these people. You sure got guts to show up at school after what happened last week. I'm an honor student, unlike those slackers. I always attend. Okay, you just gave me more information on how to find you. Don't think I'll easily forgive you for trying to hurt my friend twice. I pin him against the wall and look down at him with a devilish expression. What shall I do with 9 boys? Aware that he is defenseless, he can only force an innocent smile. Beating up a student won't improve your reputation. She kind of has the reputation of beating up students, so it doesn't really matter, buddy. I've knocked out a few first years before. What do I have to lose anyway? Exactly. We're at school. Doesn't matter. I'm aware of that, but I saw your teacher going for lunch break. He won't be back for a while. He's liking it. Oh. Is he? I hope not. I can't. Huh? Okay. I'm learning things. Interesting. I mean... No, shut up. What might be better? I can report you to the police. There were more witnesses that day. Yeah, there were. I have a piece of information that might be interesting to you. Shall we make a truce? Now you wanna make a truce, huh? His eyes look directly at me. I can tell it is not a lie. He sighs in relief after I lose the microphone. Why would you do that? Crossing my arms, I wait for what he has to say. You know, she needs a little evil in her because, I mean, she could have taken the information after a little bit more torture. Crossing my arms, I wait for what he has to say. Alright, you know, people keep going missing the past days. I was at your place on Friday, and everything that happened that night was not my doing. What are you talking about? Oh, the spirits! The Umbrella Massacre, okay. Huh. Wait, what happened on Friday? I feel like I'm missing something. I know, right? Oh, as if I'm going to listen to you. The forest demon was there. Friday? Huh? What? How? When? What day was even Friday? I believe he is referring to Zaikun. I believe so. Does that mean Zaikun was watching us that night, even when he was wounded? Oh, the fight with Chain? I don't think he would have been watching. Weird. I stare at him for a while. He does not break into sweat. Okay, so this guy, just to like loop you in with a little bit of the story, this guy, little guy, Kaichi, he transforms into his true form, which is like an adult version of him in the night, and he's a Shinigami. So he's after the cursed souls, which the forest demon uh, describes as the blessed souls, who is at the moment my character and her friend Ikuya. So like he came to get them, kill them because he wants to kill them for some reason. He thinks they shouldn't be alive. So he has been at them for a while. That's what we're talking about. And Chain is a guy who hates the supernatural stuff. And Chain and the guy in the pond with long hair and cool tattoos with sexy demon, uh, they had a fight. Chain is a human, by the way. I stare at him for a while. He does not break into sweat. He must be telling the truth. Kaichi lowers his voice. Someone or something is taking people's souls, and the bodies left behind become living corpses. In other words, they turn into zombies. Okay, how is that even possible? There must be a way to put the souls back, right? Don't look at me, I'm not a necromancer. Even if the soul is returned when the heart is in no condition to beat again, it will remain dead. That's sad. Dang, how are we supposed to catch such a twisted person? Huh, who knows? By the way, how many souls have you collected, and how many do you have left to collect? I only took 2 souls, and I still have to get the souls of you and your friend. You're not gonna get them, buddy. Many were taken and turned into evil spirits. Once the souls are corrupted, it becomes harder for me to take them. Can't you change them back? I have only one job, which is collecting cursed souls. I don't have powers for anything else. That's funny because he has never bothered me in any other routes aside from Kurato's. Like with Drew's road, it was kinda just the living dead and nobody else, just the living dead and the angel. So, that means there's a third party involved. You referred those souls as cursed. Why? You haven't told me how cursed souls differ from normal ones. Because it isn't something you should have. It goes against order. Demons are attracted to you. Only a Shinigami can purify your soul so you can live normally in your next life. No thank you. Most of the cursed ones would willingly give up their current life because they couldn't tolerate demons that bothered them. Try your luck, fool. OP character. Yup. There are some advantages of this curse, like the inability of getting possessed, but I can't think of why anyone would want to stay cursed. Okay. I think it's more of a blessing than a curse, not being tainted. So far, you're the only supernatural being that's attracted to me. Kaiji rolled his eyes and let out a sigh. Anyway, just know that there are more deaths than I have taken lives. It really wasn't your doing. That was what I've been saying the whole time. Why would I take an extra 100 souls for no reason? Even so, you are still guilty. I won't let you get Iku and me. As if I'm going to listen to you. Wow, what a truce. What a truce. What a disapproving expression. I pinch his cheeks. Oh, let's go. Struggling in my grip, he tries to escape, but his efforts are useless. I will spill your identity if you don't stop the kidnapping. Like anyone would believe you. Oh, someone will, for sure. You never know what people will believe. I finally let him go and glare at him once again. He rubs his cheeks and turns away. That was underwhelming. You will regret this. Sure, buddy, sure. You said you will remember this last time. You did, but you couldn't really do anything, so... Haha. Keep at it. I wish you luck. I leave this area and head to my own classroom. Today we are getting our exam results back. Oh, let's go. There is nothing to worry about. I know I will pass like I always do. Yeah, surely. Hi, Leo. Hope, how much did you score? Right, let's see. A decent 94% mark. Oh wow, I knew studying would help. How much did you score? Oh. Aw, you scored less than me. You were so confident. Leo looks away flustered. I grab his score sheet and take a look. 72% isn't bad though. You must have cheated to score that high. Sure. Oh, come on, Leo. Don't be a sore loser, right? I studied hard for this. Next time, better luck next time. Classes pass by quickly, and it occurs to me that it is almost the holidays. I'm not really looking forward to them. My friends are going on a trip, so I will not be able to see them as often, sadly. So I do my best to pay attention during math, but my focus shifts to two classmates whispering to each other. I start exercise training this week. Oh, interesting. It's going to be so awesome. I'm going to expel evil spirits and maybe even the forest demon. No, you're not. After we drive all of them away, the disappearances will finally stop and we can live in peace. No, you won't. Sounds like a waste of time. I'm serious. The demon is the cause of all this chaos. There will be a ceremony at the shrine on Saturday. You should join me. Together, we will expel the demon. That is too unrealistic for students to do. Exorcisms are not in my league anyway. What shrine? Even if you're not going to join as a trainee, you can come to watch me. You'll experience something awesome. Normally, people wouldn't get this chance. You're lucky we're friends. Fine. I have nothing on my schedule anyway. This is bad. Zaykun hasn't done anything wrong, yet everyone thinks he's evil. I know, but he doesn't want you to prove them wrong, so I have to tell him about what they're planning. Yes, a few days later. I have not seen Keiichi since... Hold on, sorry. I have not seen Keiichi since that day. I expected him to come after me again, but it seems like he's behaving himself after my warning. Hold on. CJ, are you still here? Don't think I asked him that. Iku has also been looking fine and attending class regularly. Zaykun has been on my mind for the past few days. I keep worrying if he was discovered or something happened to him. I tried to visit the forest, but there were too many investigators on standby, making it impossible to find an opening to slip through. After class, I head to the library to borrow a few books with Iku and Leo. and find Kaiichi there. While I am here, I decide to do research more about the demon. It is not surprising that the library has many books about it. I take every book related to the temples. Night at the Temple, a comedy horror series about a regular priest whose life changes forever after he accidentally finds the stone deity statues walking around when the moon rises. There are even fictional stories about it. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but I was unaware of how popular the theme is. Hey Hope, did I tell you they've already caught one of the murderers? Oh, they have! Wait, really? No! The abandoned mansion? How did he look? The traces led us to the abandoned mansion where we found him dead. We initially assumed that it was a suicide, but there were signs of struggle, so he was probably killed. Oh wow, that's a look I did not know he had. We have yet to identify him, but he's our age. Our age, oh. This is not good. A student was responsible for all the cruel killings. How did he look? Was there anything odd about him? What do you mean? Good question, Iku. Well, I was kidnapped. Maybe it's the same person. Have your memories returned, Iku? I've been doing my best to remember what happened. I think he's strong enough to do it. No, I'm sure the real culprit is still out there somewhere. I think Hope is right. The killer we found was acting individually. It's obvious when you look at the killing methods. Leo, what will the cops do if the culprit, I don't know, happens to be a supernatural? Yeah, I don't think they know. I don't know, it has never happened. Besides, are there even supernaturals in this village? Yes. Yes. Yes? You too? Wait, what happened? How are you two so sure? Especially you. Hope, tell me what the skeptic has experienced. What I'm about to tell you may sound ridiculous, but I'm giving it a try. Anyway, I was kidnapped by a Shinigami, and a demon came to my rescue. He also saved me multiple times when I was on the verge of death. There are many rumors going on about him, but barely any of them are true. Him? Are you sure he was a demon? The real forest demon was sealed away. He is just a relative of hers. I saw it with my own eyes when he transformed into a demon. A lot of blame is being put on him, even though he has nothing to do with it. Are you referring to the crimson-haired man who saved me? Yeah, he is the current forest demon. Well, I knew there was something mysterious about him. Never thought he was hiding death. After what you told us, it makes sense now. I feel bad for what he's going through. Rumors are one thing, but people that keep them going are something else. That is so true. You're right, Iku. We glance at Leo, who seems to be deep in thought. Hey, it's 2:01. Would he believe us? He's the only one who has not experienced anything strange so far. Alright, I'll give you guys the benefit of the doubt. We are not trolling you, I promise. I mean, even Iku trusts this demon when she was so scared of him in the beginning. Yeah. Anyway, it seems the remaining murderer is hiding behind the forest demon rumors and feeding off the attention. The fact of the matter is the murders are still ongoing, and we haven't even identified all of the perpetrators yet. I'm in with you on this. Aw, thank you, Iku. I'm embarrassed to say that the cops haven't been able to make much progress. They've been working hard, yet the number of victims continue to increase. Maybe they cannot see their forms. At some point, they even questioned if there was a mole in the team, slowing down their investigation, and they had to keep track of each investigator. It was not the case, obviously. But Leo, the team did make progress. If it weren't for the private guards, I think more victims would fall. True. I understand your frustration, but please don't blame yourself. Iku swings an arm around Leo's shoulders and gives him a reassuring smile. Leo nods slowly in response and rubs his neck. I know he has been working very hard to solve the cases as well. You shouldn't have at least a few leads after all the investigating you've been doing. Yep. You... Huh. Well, I asked Iku to help with reporting suspicious people. Oh, and who did you report? I think you should tell Hope since you experienced it firsthand. What do you mean? I saw someone walking on a wall, like he just defied gravity and walked straight up like it was nothing. Oh my god, I wonder who that is. Are you sure you didn't just dream it? It was early evening and I was on my way home when I saw it. I think the person was chasing someone. Oh, that might have been Shane. He's kinda crazy. Your story makes the situation even more creepy. Walking on walls can definitely help hide your tracks. Or not. Even so, we haven't found any clues on the walls at the crime scene, so it probably isn't related. I'll keep it in mind though, for now. Nobody's gonna describe what the person looks like? Okay. By the way, are you still looking into new residents? New residents? We only have a few left to check up on, but they are still on the list of suspects. I see. Good, if it happens to be none of them, that is one less possibility. We continue bouncing theories until the sky grows dark. I want to do more research, so I stay a bit longer while Iku and Leo head home. There is a whole archive with information about the forest demon. Curious, I breezed through it. One of the oldest records mentioned a female voice. It would give people advice on how to solve their problems using dark energy. It was not reported what these people ended up doing. Oh wow. Well, look at who decided to show up. My grandmother was such a pain. Hello. Oh, that's a flower tie, not a pin. Wow, that's actually cute. I want that. Hair tie, I think. Some voice startles me and I drop the documents. Papers scattered on the floor. I turn to see Zekun behind a bookshelf. He looks in my direction with his arms crossed. Hello. His presence surprises me. The library is the last place I would expect to encounter him. Yeah, actually, what are you doing here? Doing research about the demon? I can simply tell you about her. I nod and scramble the floor to pick up the papers. Tell me then. He moves out of the shadows and extends his hands, using the strings of light to collect all the papers I've dropped. With that kind of method, he does not need to bend down at all. Wow. Such a slay trick. Once he hands the pile to me, we both take a seat at a nearby table with him opposite me. I'm still dazed at his appearance. I quickly check my surroundings and notice that no one else is around. Wow, it is just us. It's like we're the only ones in the world. Seikun is focused on me. He leans on his arms and seems to be waiting for me to say something. Hi, Seikun. I didn't know you were familiar with this place. It is my first time here. I heard that people collect and share information in a place called a library. I was curious about what humans are interested in, only to find a bunch of lies. Well, not everything is a true account of history. We have many fictional stories here too. Uh-huh. It's for entertainment. I know that much. What I'm talking about is the historical section. How can you be sure of its authenticity? Well, yeah, you can't. Sadly. There is nothing else we can rely on. It's not like we were at the events. So stupid that you believe everything. I doubt they believe everything. At least not everybody does, I hope. What should I believe then? I feel like he takes me for someone stupid, but I do not know what else to say other than my honest opinion. Honestly valid, yeah. Hmm. I cross my arms, feeling insecure that he's looking down on me. Hello, these men, I swear. Silence falls between us. Why? Speak! After a moment, he turns to me. His expression softens as he starts speaking. Finally. Okay. I feel like this is gonna be a long ride. Alright, let's see how far I get in 30 minutes or so. The forest has been guarded by my bloodline for generations. I keep the memories of my ancestors. It's a passing ritual. Obviously, I don't remember everything, and what is forgotten can't be passed on. The previous successor, my grandmother, is the reason things went wrong. Oh, hi. But I don't blame her. She went mad because she was driven into a corner, and that caused the rumors to form and spread. What about your parents? Did guarding skip a generation? My father was supposed to be her successor, but he accidentally got caught up in some sort of summoning ritual. The humans feared his presence and killed him right after. Oh my god. My mother was there too, but she was unable to help my father. She received all the blame after my grandmother found out what happened to her son. This is how I lost both of my parents. My god, that's crazy. Wait, did your grandmother kill her own daughter-in-law? Are you feeling sorry for me? Mourning over their deaths won't bring them back. I can only treasure the memories I had with them. The best I can do is to remember. I rest my arms on the table and gaze down. This is so sad. Also, I feel like if anybody would be writing authentic history books, it would be Seikun. I rest my arms on the table and gaze down. I will never forgive my grandmother for causing another loss, but she was all I had. Wow, that's so painful. Little Daikon stares at the back of a woman in bloodied clothes. The one he addresses as his grandmother. The grassy field is drenched in a dark liquid. There is a body lying at grandmother's feet. Oh, it's you, Seikun. Huh? She has gone to sleep. Let her rest for a while. Why is she sleeping out in the open? Don't worry about it is best to leave her alone for a while. I'm not oblivious, Grandma. Save your innocent talk for someone else. As their son, I have the right to know why you did this. Yeah, tell us. Leave. No. Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say the same thing. Leave. I said leave. No. Once little Daikon turns his back, the woman approaches him with an ominous expression. She raises her arm at the child. No. Knowing she is up to something, Daikon turns around. Just then, the woman wraps her arms around him. Your mother betrayed my son. I had to do this. Forgive me for what I've done. Say, you're still so young. I'm so sorry. You're sorry about what, huh? The only child I ever had was taken away from me. I can't. The woman holds little Daikon tightly in her arms while she starts crying. Between her sobs, she tries to speak. You are the only relative I have left. I will take care of you and raise you like my own son. No thank you. I wanted to pass the duty as a forest guardian to someone in my bloodline. But... Grandmother clutches the child so hard that her nails dig into his shoulders. Gosh, little Daikon keeps himself still even when it started bleeding. Seeing his grandmother like this, he places his hand on top of hers. It will be alright, Grandma. Was it? I'm stunned after Daikon shares the memory. I can barely comprehend how he must have felt during that moment. Yeah, that is intense. Really fucking intense. Wild. Daikon. It happened a long time ago. At that time I didn't understand what was going on, but I have a different opinion now. Yeah, I mean, you're bound to after so many years. The incident, is that how your grandmother changed her view of humans? Might have been. Not really. Why else would she kill my mother first instead of going straight for the villagers? Huh. She wasn't pleased by the incident, of course, but she left them alone for the most part. However, other demons started to appear in the village. They killed and ate a ton of spirits living in the forest. Oh, that's why. Grandmother couldn't deal with them all by herself, so she asked the villagers for help. She reluctantly passed blessings on to them, granting powers. I see. They helped, but then turned against her after a while. Meanwhile, other demons influenced the villagers. She wasn't the only one using this card. That's crazy. She had to deal with both demons and the villagers, so being alone, she sought for power. In the end, she was sealed away and died, still holding on to her beliefs. That's really tragic. I'm speechless after listening to his story. The puzzle is slowly coming together in my head. Yeah. However, this is Daikon's retelling of the event. Some pieces are missing. I mean, yeah, I think that's bound to happen. That's history, you know? Hey, Daikon, thank you for telling me this. It's the past, no one is bothered with it anymore. If you say so, but you still have scars. But it left marks that continue. Oh my god, excuse me! Is she literally mean? Your grandmother's mistake of trusting the wrong people may have influenced you, but you chose your own path. I'm not in the place to say, considering how people treated you, but I hope you will see a different light. Saikun shifts his gaze to me at my last words. He seems to be thinking, but finally snorts and stays in silence. Okay, I guess I don't get an answer out of that. This is really pretty. I love this view. Shortly later, the library closes. Saikun walks me home. It appears he's going in the same direction too. Sure, that's a classic excuse. I give him a grateful smile before parting ways. A few days pass by eventually. I go to class as usual, but I cannot get Seikun's story out of my head. On my way back from the canteen, I hear a conversation between my teacher and a woman. How are your students, woman? They have been doing well. I warned them, like you told me to. This is sus. What's going on? Such events never happened in this village before. How dangerous is this person? I cannot reveal too much about our investigations as it may cause misinformation to spread. Who is that woman? But I will say that the mystery around the disappearances and deaths is more complex than it seems. There may not be only one person involved. This must sound ridiculous, but we're thinking of taking these rumors about the forest demon in consideration. We believe the killer is hiding behind the demon's name, so understanding the rumors might give us clues to their patterns. If you have anything to contribute, we gladly want to hear it. I'll be glad to help. Thinking about it, I don't know much about the negative rumors around the demon. You don't? I recall the context of my textbook a while ago. The dark truth is never mentioned in it. Obviously, it's the humans. It's the humans' truth, which is not even the truth because they lie. We lie. My curiosity has piqued once again. I make a quick stop at the library to borrow some books about the subject and head straight home. Okay, I guess forget about class. I try to keep my thoughts together as I browse through the books. Seikun told me about his grandmother, but very little about everything else. Even though the stories are not about him specifically, I want to know what rumors he has been dealing with. Honestly, yeah, I understand that. That would give us a better idea of how painful the situation really is. Many locals believe it was the result of a curse brought about to the village and sought for priests to drive the demon. Their efforts were futile, and all hope seemed to be lost. One day, several blessed individuals appeared. They managed to seal the demon away forever. I wonder how they appeared. It makes sense that blessed people are able to fight against the demon. Are blessings passed down through generations? That would mean my ancestors sealed Seikun's grandmother away. Sadly, yeah. In the legend, the demon cursed a few villagers. That part is true. Wait, Keiichi! Hold on. What? Excuse me. This curse is passed from generation to generation, and now I'm collecting the currently cursed souls before the cycle can continue. However, wait, excuse me. Ma'am, did you not see what just happened? Huh? However, not everyone was at ease. Some believed it was not only the demon that lived in the forest. Others thought the curse still lingered. No one has seen anything in the forest of late. Biologists and priests have proven the forest is safe, but fear still lies in people's hearts. Right now, their fear is directed towards Seikun, even though he has nothing to do with his grandmother's past. He doesn't want to be involved, yet he is forced to. It is really hopeless to convince the villagers that the current forest demon is not. Is it really hopeless to convince the villagers that the current forest demon is not dangerous? Suddenly, I hear a noise close by. I'm surprised you didn't notice it earlier, darling. My gas might be off, but it sounds like it came from the roof. I ignore it, but then I hear the same thing again. What could be making such a noise at this hour? I mean, we have Kaichi and then we have Kurado. Unable to help my curiosity, I go to the next room and cautiously open the door. Oh, Zeikun, I was not expecting him. Kaichi, though. I heard Kaichi. Like, the thoughts, I guess. I don't know. And to my surprise, I see Zeikun sitting on the roof. Hello. Oh, I see. Aw, the marshmallow puppets randomly appear and float towards Zeikun. They seem to have missed him. That's so sweet. How long have... Upon noticing me, he glances down. Don't mind me, just go ahead and sleep. He's protecting us? Wow, I can't now that I know you're on my roof. There are too many investigators in the forest. I can't rest easy with them crowding around the temple. That makes sense. This is the only place I can think of. Your neighborhood is pretty quiet too. I'm only going to stay for a short while. You could have asked me. I would have let you in. Exactly. That's such a stupid thing. You're not gonna sleep on the roof. Get in there. He does not reply as he stares at the sky. I follow his gaze and take in a breath. The sky looks beautiful as the sun sets. I wish I could sit next to him so we could watch it together. I mean, he can make it possible. Oh, he did. Okay. As if he hears my thoughts, he suddenly stands up and comes over to me. He reaches out his hand and helps me climb up. Wow. Wait, is this the first time I'm seeing her face? She's so pretty. He guides me to where he was before and we sit next to each other. Wow. Thank you. We watch the sky quietly. His quick, familiar movement tells me this is not the first time he sat here. Of course. It never occurred to me to look up at the roof every time I get home. This is crazy. But this is so pretty. I remember what Kaichi said about not taking Iku because someone was here, and realized why he has not returned yet. It must be because of Zeikun. He may not admit it, but I'm thankful he is guarding me. So, he really kept his word when he said he would visit me. So it seems. You don't like the village, yet you still came here. Ooh, his eyes. Yeah, I know. Though it's been a while since I wandered around, it feels different from the last time I stayed. Last time, there were priests in every corner of the village. Damn. There are less now, but the residents are still protected by demon warding spells. I see. I guess things haven't changed at all. Did you really give up on clearing your name? Zeikun squeezes his eyes closed and takes a deep breath. I thought I was being annoying, saying the same things again, but he turns to look at me and speaks in a soft voice. If it only were that simple. I did try to convince them before. I even spent some time around the village in disguise. In the beginning, I was curious what stories were going around, but at some point, I realized I was better off not knowing. That makes sense. It must have been hurtful. I even tried fighting rumors off with other rumors, but nothing works. That's wild. Not everyone is as accepting like you, Hope. His words strike a chord in my chest. I do not know how to reply to him. In some way, it feels so sad. It really is sad, though. How many generations will it take for things to change? I wish not to be involved, but it is not something I can decide. So sad. Even if I try, it always backfires on me. Take the man with the guns. We never met before, but he knew what I was instantly. How did he know? That's the question. You look normal to me. I mean, aside from the ancient clothing and the collar, but still, like, nobody would tell that you're a demon. She might not be the best person to represent the rest of the village. Seikun must have been left with a bad impression after that incident. Sadly, yeah. Maybe I should introduce him to Ikuya. She's grateful after he saved her from Kaiichi. You shouldn't give up yet. There are villagers that aren't bothered with your presence. Also, my friend is thankful for what you've done. She won't forget that. Yup. Sorry about the ads, guys. I'm actually gonna end soon too, so this really sucks about the ads. Now, a verse from our collective tale in the realm of dark nights. Hope leaves, a tale of a demon in shadows it creeps. Chats, whispers echo through virtual halls with each dark twist, anticipation enthralled. Lonely yet fierce, that's accurate. Our demon's plight captures the heart in the dead of the night. Rhymy? Together we journey through fear and through fright in hope's stream where darkness meets light. I like that one. That's cute. I like it. Okay, so after the scene ends, I think I'm gonna end the stream as well because I'm starting to get a little tired with my throat, at least. So, let's see. I'm gonna drink of water while the ads are going. Hold on. Did I say drink of water? I am gonna take a sip of water. Okay, let us continue. Suddenly, I feel his hand touching my head. He gently strokes it before speaking in a gentle tone. I can handle this. You should worry more about the kidnappers in the village. Perhaps you should stay with the police for a while. Even corrupted spirits stay away from a place where many people stay guarded. I'm already planning to stay at Leo's place. It's night. It does not take long before the night falls. The colorful sky gets replaced by dark hues and shining stars. Pretty sight. It has been a while since I went stargazing. It is such a simple yet breathtaking experiencing. Hi, boss! Welcome in. It's night there right now, right? How was your day? So Seikun finally showed himself as a demon. He has horns, he has a back tattoo actually too. One looks like a butterfly and one I don't really know. And he has 2 scars on the back as well. Yes, tonight right now. I was out of habit gonna say good morning and then I remembered it's night. How was your day? Also we learned a little bit of history about Daikun. His grandmother is the one that all the village fears, the bloodthirsty forest demon, because apparently Zaikun's father was summoned and killed by humans, and since uh, his mother was there and couldn't do anything, his grandmother killed her. And eventually things got worse because villagers were coming into the forest and killing off spirits. So his grandmother went rogue, and then she got sealed off. So that's really tragic. I'm actually in the process of packing everything for my flight back home tomorrow. Oh my god, what time? Is his demon form hot? Oh, hell yeah. Hold on, I think it should be in the gallery. It has to be. There's no way it's not. If it isn't, I'm just gonna load that save up and show you. Hold on. Yes. Gallery. Album. Okay, not the front view, but wait, is that the... No. So, yeah, apparently this pond, when the moon is full, it can heal supernatural beings. And apparently if humans also get in the pond with the said supernatural beings on a full moon, they can also heal. Uh, so, yeah. Don't think we have another horn photo of his. Maybe here somewhere? No, sadly. What is that? I don't remember that. But anyways, return. Yeah. He's hot as hell. I will show you his, like, I don't... This one. Skip. Oh yeah, and Leo and Iku and me had a nice little sleepover that was really cute. And then Kaiji tried to get us on the streets, but Kurato fought with him. And then later on he tried to get us again, but it was fine. Yeah, look at him. That's Daikun. That's how he first showed himself. In the shadows, so hot. Lit by moonlight a little bit. And then he tried to spellbound me, but it didn't work because I'm blessed, apparently. So, yeah, that's his demon look in complete view. He's so pretty. Okay. Load. This one. Oh, at the pond, by the way, when he started stripping his clothes off, he was like, get in. You don't have, not that. He said, it's fine, there's nothing to see anywhere. And then my character did get in, he kind of just threw his clothes on her. Like, and then basically told her to, like, keep them safe from getting dirty. Okay. Flight is at 1 p.m., but probably because of weird American airline things. Probably. I have to check in at the airport, which the check-in closes at 11:35, so I'm trying to be there like at 10:11 because lines could be long. Yeah, lines could be long. You definitely should go there earlier. 10 sounds like a good time just to be safe. What time is it there right now? Hope it's not too late because you should probably sleep if it is too late, so that, I mean, after packing, so that you can like actually wake up and not have to rush through everything. Which means I'm getting up at 8:20. Yippee! It's 10. Oh my god. How much packing is left for you to do? I hope it's not a lot. I have been so occupied with myself and other people recently that I forgot to appreciate the finer things in life. Not much, it's mostly just putting things away neatly instead. Oh, okay, perfect. You're set then. Have you had dinner? I've been so occupied with myself and other people recently that I forgot to appreciate the finer things in life. Yeah, stars are always amazing. Sitting here with Zycon feels so comfortable that I start to feel sleepy. Oh my god, that's such a scene. Yeah, I had dinner with my cousins and aunt and uncle, and we went bowling. Oh wow, that sounds like a lot of fun. Did you have fun? I've never bowled, I think. Yeah, I've never bowled. A yawn escapes my mouth and Zyko notices. You should go to sleep. I know, but no thanks, it's still early and I want to stay a little bit longer with you. Exactly, we don't get this date too often. He closes his eyes with a soft smile on his face. Wow, he did not insist. I know that he has been smiling a lot more often lately. That's a good thing. Well, I was a bit frustrated at how I was playing, but it was fun beyond that. That's good. I'm glad you had fun either way. Was that your first time bowling? Bowling. Bowl? What the fuck? Bowling. Okay. I never know what to do. No, I've been... But... Jesus. What's going on? Quite a few times. Okay. That makes sense. I'd be frustrated too. I never know what to do whenever I see him like that. Like smiling? I don't know, just admire him? Oh my god, so cute. It has a weird sadness to it, though, but it's really cute. You have been going to many places these past few days. I have? Where have I been? You seem tired. Go to sleep. You need rest. No, I won't go anywhere. You're not thinking about sleeping on the roof, are you? He keeps insisting, so I finally give in. Wait, you did not just leave him on the roof. In the end, my scores were decent, but I only had like 2 bowls. Yes, bowls. I was truly happy with. Aw. Hey, better than none. 2 is good. Good job. After he helps me get down, I go back to my room. And you had fun, so that's what matters. 1 week later, you really did not ask him to stay in the guest room? That's wild. For a week since then, I keep an eye on the news. The number of missing reports in town have increased, and since investigators have not found anything suspicious in the forest, they decided to focus on the disappearances instead. In the end, they did not find the buried bodies. Wow. So reliable. So reliable. At the moment, multiple things are going on. Someone is kidnapping and killing villagers, and their bodies are getting possessed by evil spirits. Whether these events are separate or linked, I have yet to find out. At the very least, I know that Zeikun and Kaichi are not the ones behind these events. With the forest now clear, Zeikun went back a few days ago. I decided to stay at Leo's place in case Kaichi is coming to bother me since my friend has fallen sick. I can take care of him in the meantime. Oh, he's sick. We never knew about that before. So far, though, I have not seen Kaichi for a while. He must really be bad at tracking people. I should take advantage of them. How are you gonna do that? I mean, you do know that he's gonna be at school because he never misses, because he's in honors, right? So, now that the investigators are gone, I can finally move freely in the forest without getting caught. Hi! Didn't I tell you to stop coming here? Yeah, but I mean, it's fine. I came to warn you about something I forgot to tell you last time. I tell him about the priests and what they're up to. These humans are so foolish. They should look at their own problems within the village first. This is bothersome. Their rituals would affect all spirits, pure and corrupted. Oh my god, I question their knowledge of our species. Clearly, they're stupid as hell. Stupider than me. I'm not doing anything. I hope it won't affect you. It won't do much to me, but it will weaken my spells. What spells? So, what are you going to do? Good way to ask. I will stay here where most of the spirits are and keep any villagers at bay. And how will you do that? Even with the assurance, I cannot stop worrying. How is he gonna keep them at bay? It has gotten late, and I need to return to Leo's place before the streets get dangerous. Oh my god, please. It's not the angel, is it? I hear a scream from an alley nearby. Something must have happened. I have the choice to enter, either escape or help. I choose the latter. I help, of course. So like me, let's go help and get ourselves in a potentially very dangerous situation, only to be saved by either Zeikun or Kurato, because Shane clearly does not give a fuck at the moment. I think he hasn't been here this episode at all. Hurriedly, I run in the direction of the sound. Oh, it is the angel. There is a girl in a familiar uniform being cornered by a woman. From the girl's defensive stance, it shows that they're not acquainted. You should have escaped. I approached the woman from her blind spot and launch a powerful kick into her back. Woman, leave her alone. She whips her head around to stare at me. Unaffected by my kick, she moves swiftly, swinging her fist at me. Am I gonna see a sneaky smile on your face? Expecting her attack, I dodge and grab her arm, then skillfully swipe at her legs to take her down. The woman hits her head on the ground, losing consciousness. Sorry, I must have been too rough. Too rough? with a zombie. Okay, I see. I stretch my muscles and look over at the girl. What happened? Are you okay? I don't trust her. I never do. It never ends well. You just arrived. You arrived just in time. The stranger suddenly tried to attack me. Sure. Are you an elite student? I have seen you with Kaichi the other day. You must be really good friends. He never talks to me. Oh no, he just wants to kill me. That's all. I just borrowed this uniform before my own is ready. I see. I see. Anyway, you should be careful when walking at night next time. Thank you for helping. That was super cool. I've never seen someone fight in real life. How did you do that? With an umbrella, how else? Wait, did she have an umbrella? I blush at her praises. I do not think it was anything spectacular. By the way, since you've been here for a week, what do you think of the environment? This place is still new to me, so I haven't gotten used to the school system yet. Besides, most of my classmates aren't present. It feels kind of lonely. Is this the route where we can trust her? I don't know. I forgot to mention, my name is Rasumi. I am aware. Well, I had forgotten, so thank you. I'm Hope. You should interact with people from other classes. They're nice. And kind, like you. I can't thank you enough for helping me back there. It's not uncommon in the big cities, but I guess it still happens in villages with less people. No problem, it's only natural to help others, right? Anyway, see you at school. I have to head in that direction. Okay, bye bye. Bye bye. Um, okay. Next day. Today, Leo does not come to school. I tell Iku he caught a fever due to overworking. Working with the cops must be tough, on top of the things he does for his clubs and as class president. I keep telling him, but he refuses to take a break. Yeah, yeah, he needs to take care of himself more if he wants to protect us both. This is his punishment for not listening to me, and it's his fault for taking on so many things at once. You're so right, yep. It must be frustrating that people keep going missing and he can't make it stop. Why don't you join the force? I thought you were interested in this stuff. Well, she's interested in the supernatural stuff though. Wait, am I gonna join the force in this route? Uh, you're super smart. They might make more progress with you as a recruit. Haha, I'll think about it. I doubt they will take my theories about demons, zombies, and shinigami seriously, right? Even my classmates who work as shrine priest is seen as odd cookie. Oh wow. During lunch break, I catch Razumi standing at door. Oh my god, why are we interacting with her? Hi, would it be okay if I join you? No. No problem. In fact, I'm glad you're approaching other students. This isn't gonna end well. I introduce her to Iku, and right away they seem to get along. Right away. You came from a big city. I want to know what it's like. Honestly, I like this village better. It's less nosy, and the people at school are way friendlier than at my previous ones. Honestly, yeah, I get that. That makes sense. I like quieter places too. What requirement did you meet for entering the elite class? Being supernatural. I don't know. Is this group something special? She seems to be clueless about the school system. Maybe her parents placed her into the class without telling her. Yeah, maybe. Your class looks fun. Mine is empty half of the time. Oh, didn't Kaiji come today? Whoa, he never came? Uh, was doesn't he always go to school? What happened? I don't think so. I wanted to have lunch with him since he is the only other classmate I know, but I can't find him anywhere. But you just said last night that he doesn't talk to you, so how would he know you? If you encounter him, please tell him that I'm missing him. Maybe he ran away from you. He is shy towards new people. Yeah, yeah, sure. Ah, there goes my chance to make a good first impression. I mean, you can still do it. Doesn't she already know Kaiichi though? No, Karato. Just kidding, but you know, there are nicer people to be friends with. I've never seen Kaiichi interact with other people. Taking his true identity into consideration, I don't think he cares. Yeah, don't think so. After class ends, I'm about to go home when a teacher stops me. Hope, I've been looking for you. Why? Leave me alone. Aren't you the elite class teacher? It's surprising that you have business with me. This may be an odd request, but can you... Excuse me? Why are you all asking me about Kaiichi? I don't know that guy. He's after killing me. Why would I intentionally go on to meet him? He was absent today and said he would do his schoolwork at home. You guys are close, right? I see him talk to you more than his own classmates. I need to visit other students, so can you do this favor? It is not like we really get along. Last time we were together, I was picking a fight with him. Right? The few times I was seen with him gives off the impression that we are friends. He must not interact with anyone else at all. I nod as the teacher hands the papers to me. Kaiichi's address is written on the front. Oh wow, we're walking into the death trap. Nice. Thank you very much. I guess I'm paying Kaiichi a visit today. I should deliver it before night falls. Yeah, you definitely do not want to be around him at night. Encountering him in his adult form would be troublesome. It's almost evening. I walk to the street listed in his address and then count off the door numbers for a while until I stand before a huge villa. I never imagined he would live in such a place. I patiently wait, and shortly after I hear someone approaching the door. Oh, huh. Surprisingly, Kaiichi opens the door himself. Hello, Kaiichi. I came to... How did you know where I live? You should let people speak more. I got your address from your teacher. Yeah, it's very easy how easily you can be messed with in your form at this time of the day, and with teachers giving away your addresses. Anyway, here. I wanted to leave right away, but then he forcefully pulls me into the house with a— oh no. What are you doing? Quick, before someone sees us. This is supposed to be a hiding place. Even though your address is in the school system? Don't question me, it's a long story. Okay. Wow, we're in Kaiichi's house. Or villa, I guess. Kaiichi closes the door and guides me to the living room. Anyway, thanks for bringing these. Why don't you have a cup of tea? I'm not sure how to act around him, but rejecting might not be polite, so I accept his offer. I think rejecting would be the Best course of... He's blinking. Was blinking? Am I tripping? But rejecting might not be polite, so I accept his offer. Right, I was saying rejecting would be probably the best course of action considering he's trying to kill you. He could probably poison the thing that he's giving you to drink. I forgot whatever it was after he blinked, it threw me off. While Casey is prepared— oh, tea, right. I look around. The place seems ordinary. It has barely personal items. Kinda like Drew's mansion, huh? New music. Within minutes, Casey returns with cups. I follow him and take a seat on the couch. Why weren't you at school today? I'm recovering from a battle last night. Huh. What battle? Against evil spirits. I was trying to drive them away before they contaminated any more pure souls. I see. I didn't know that was a part of your job too. Yeah, that sounds exhausting. So much for one job. You don't need to know everything I do. Yeah, sure. Have you figured out who or what is behind the increase of evil spirits? He was so much nicer when we were in Coos Road, I believe. Route. No, and I don't have a clue what their objective is either. So far, they're messing with me by trapping my target souls. What? What are you talking about? So, huh? My job is to guide those deceased to the next life, but I'm unable to if their soul is trapped in their body as they are still living. Sure. You mean those zombies are still living humans? It depends on their state, but mostly they are unconscious. You can't treat them like proper human beings because the evil spirits are in control. Someone else told me they are already dead. Well, they die eventually if they're unconscious for too long and their physical condition is not maintained. I notice many of the spirits in the village are acting differently too. Even the harmless ones are getting evil. Oh no, I don't like that. So Kaiichi refers to those spirits as evil. Seikun usually calls them corrupted. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's just different vocab for both of them, I guess. Means the same thing. I wonder if anyone knows how to purify them. I take a sip of the peach-flavored tea. Funny! The more puzzle pieces I put together, the more new pieces appear. The people are kidnapped, their souls are trapped, and their corpses are possessed by evil spirits. At the same time, pure spirits are being corrupted to control the zombies. This whole conspiracy is twisted and complex. I feel like this route has given us more information about the story and the supernatural world than the other two. They were more focused on like the characters' stories. This is more focused on the supernatural part. Even though Kaiichi is a Shinigami, he's having trouble dealing with them by himself too. I mean, obviously. Do you want help getting rid of those evil spirits? Tell me what you have in mind. Yeah, I want to hear what I have in mind too. My bad, I feel like this is a bit too loud. The Forest Demon, you two are from the same realm and have the same goal. Yeah. Yeah, does it click? It takes a moment until he frowns at my suggestion. Is this a joke? You're asking demons to work together? Yeah, why not? Aren't all demons on good terms with each other? Can you say all humans are friendly with each other? Oh, I mean, he has been here longer, so this village is his territory. I'm merely a ghost. A guest, sorry. I mean, to be fair, you technically are a ghost too. It's only natural for him to be a bit more assertive with the rest of us. Hmm. Well, so you get it. I may be human, but my sense of direction is way better than yours. I I mean, as long as you don't make me pick the direction, sure, you can say that. Is that supposed to offend me? There's no way I'm taking you along. What can I do to change your mind? You hold nothing special. You can't even fight with your bare hands. Yeah, you know, a character. Are you gonna do something right now? Oh, okay. You're wrong. I do have something useful. Try your spells on me. Huh? Try me, you'll be stunned. He rubs his chin. My shield worked against Seikun's attack, but there is no certainty it will work against Kaiji's. It's a gamble, but if this works... Kaiji opens his hand, his eyes narrowing in concentration. A ball of black smoke forms above his palm, which he then throws. We are not far away from each other, and it almost feels like a pie is going to be thrown at my face. Even though I was prepared for it, in reflex I hold up my arms, and the ball quickly dissolved into air. Awesome, it works against his powers as well. When I lower my arms, I notice he has disappeared from his seat. Suddenly, large hands rest on my shoulders, causing a chill to run down my spine. My body freezes when a deep voice whispers in my ears from behind. God damn it, it's night. Girl, you have good sense of direction, but no sense of time. Oh, it's the spirits. The situation is very much so dangerous, though. The marshmallow spirits show up next to me. They appear hostile, but I reassure them the situation is not dangerous. The marshmallow spirits are spirits that were with Zaikun, and he kind of gave them to us, like assigned them to us like a bodyguard, but he didn't really say that. But yeah, he said that you can send them to him, like I can send them to him if I wanted to talk or needed help. So yeah, the spirits fade into thin air and I lower my shoulders. I see you're 24/7 on watch. Anyway, you shouldn't lower your guard so easily after one attack. And don't get ahead of yourself. That spell was practically nothing. Is this power because of your cursed soul? Interesting, I didn't know it was like this. Yeah. Yeah. I have everything packed except what I'm using tomorrow morning. Good job! That was quick. Perfect, now you're all set. Just make sure you remember to put everything that you're using tomorrow morning also in the bag later after using. Cause I forget sometimes. Now I'm all set to not be able to sleep until What? Why? Wait, you have to sleep early though, because if you don't sleep, then you might not be able to wake up on time, right? Or is that just my thought process? uh, what is this? Okay, I read that. You know, you could make your barrier stronger if you train. I could. Well, I didn't know that. Who's gonna train me? How am I gonna train it? I'll be woken up if I. Oh, right. Fair. Valid. Perfect. God. Would you be able to sleep in the plane? I mean, you should be able to. It's like 36 hours. Um, I turn my head and catch a glimpse of his older form. Yeah, yeah, you lost track of time. The night felt sooner than I thought. Uh-huh. How did he change so fast? Listen, can we have a truce? Can we have... God, I'm literally in death's home. Kaiji swiftly floats back to his seat and leans forward, propping his chin in his hand. His green eyes are locked on me. But mostly, unless I'm dead tired, I can't sleep the night before having to do something important. Can't miss. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I get that too. Mm. I hope you can get some rest later, though. Proper rest. I'd hope I can sleep on the plane considering it's an 11-hour flight after a 6-hour stopover. Yeah, I hope you can sleep then. Um, I don't know if it would be comfortable to like be able for you to sleep, but I hope you can sleep. His young and cute features are gone now. Sitting before me is the adult Kaiji I know. Relax, I won't do anything to you for now. It's better to keep you alive and have you be my meat shield. You are so gross, Kaiji. Can you turn back into your little self? I liked him better. Control him. You're gross as hell. I'm not going to help you if you treat me like that. Hell yeah! A minute ago, you sounded so desperate to join me. Yeah, because you were quite literally helpless. A minute ago. You changed your attitude with your body, damn. I rest my forehead onto my hand and let out a sigh. He chuckles at my reaction and shrugs. That was a joke. You can do whatever you want. When do we start? Last night I wiped out every evil spirit I came across, even though it's not part of my job. I'm not used to doing that, so it took a toll on my body and powers. Keiichi leans down on the couch. What kind of Shinigami gets tired from just wiping spirits? To be honest, everything about you is fishy. You're not just a Shinigami, yeah. Oh? What makes you say that? There is more to your background that is not related to your job, starting with your shift between forms. Tell us what you're hiding. You're right, I was a human who got cursed. Because of that, I can't fully use my powers and it drains me too quickly. I see. Is there a way to remove the curse? Perhaps that's why I spend my days researching. I feel like this is better, like, with him cursed. I mean, come on, at least it will give his victims a chance to do what they want, live their life in the morning, you know? I forgot to mention, Rasumi was looking for you in school. Oh, That girl. Yeah, her. I'm surprised. I didn't think you were capable of having friends. Did she say that? We've only exchanged a few words since she joined my class. Ah, that's odd. She talks as if you two are already good friends. Keiichi rolls his eyes, disinterested. Anyway, I'm going home. Call me if anything comes up. I'll be in your care. One more thing. Don't think I'll let my guard down. I'll kick your butt if you dare lay a hand on Iku again. Yeah. My, that sounds threatening. I'm just gonna carry an artificial sun so that you can stay in your child form. Yep. Since Keiichi is resting, I'll let myself out. Okay, forming an alliance with Keiichi was an achievement. I'm sure we can get rid of these evil spirits and zombies faster now. I don't know. However, finding the source is more important. Yeah. If only we had some kind of lead. Hey, don't let it escape. It went this way. Hurry up. I look up the shouts to see a large crowd a few streets away. All of them are in priest clothing, which catches my attention. Oh no, is it Saturday? I get closer out of curiosity, watching behind a wall. They were crowding around something too small for me to see. Oh, Kurato? So you were after my children, huh? This will teach you. Don't underestimate humans. We are not as powerless as you think, but you are so much more stupider. We will hunt all your kind down. That is enough for now. It will disappear on its own soon enough. They stand there for a while, mumbling prayers I did not understand. Please, 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 please save them. After a crowd disperses, I catch sight of a creature lying on the street. God, I hate humans. It's that giant beast creature. How could people attack a poor animal? I run over to it and touch if it's still breathing. You poor thing, what did it do to you? The creature lies there unmoving, slowly growing more and more transparent. No! Kurato! Oh my, you were actually a spirit, oh no. The creature looks up at me and whispers in a soft voice. Sorry, Hope. No, 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 no. 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 Light surrounds it like it is glowing and it shrinks into a bunny spirit. No, 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 no. Oh my god. I reach forward to pick it up, but the moment I touch it, its fragile form shatters into pieces of light and fades into the dark. I'm sorry, but after this, I'm gonna be in my villain era too. Like, what the fuck? Nothing remains before me, as if everything that had happened had just been a dream. I do not have a deep bond with the creature, but something within me feels very heavy, as if I had lost an old friend. You actually have. I clench my fist and feel my heart racing. Why do I feel like crying? It was only a spirit I saw a few times. I mean, to be fair, it did save you. Oh, God. I rub my teary eyes and silently head in the direction of home. Once again, a large crowd passes me, though this time it is not the priests. A different group of people are chasing after someone who is fast. I almost miss. Oh no! Oh my god, I swear, these people, the humans. They're chasing after Zakon? Without hesitation, I go after them, using the shortcuts through the alleyways to catch up to Zayton. Upon seeing me, his face looks confused. Hope, what are you doing here? I'm helping you! What else? This is supposed to be my line. He tries to answer but gets cut off by a cough. By a fit of coughing? You're injured. What happened? Save your words for later. These are possessed people. We have to get out of here. Oh, wait. Those people are dead? Their life force is running out. I want to lure them out before they harm other villagers. Oh. I turn my head to look at them closely. Even though they look like ordinary people, they are moving like beasts, chasing after their prey. And the stupid priests didn't see these people, huh? I think about taking them on like Zayton and I did before, but Zayton is injured and there are too many of them this time. The only option is to run. I grab Zay's hand and help him escape. Shortly after, we reach the park. A minute of silence passes. It seems we lost them. Hopefully, they won't go looking for more targets if other people bumped into zombies. They might be in danger too. Ugh, as if I don't have enough to worry about. So, Drew is dead, and Kurado just died. Roya is also probably dead. I sit Zaykun down on a bench nearby and take a place next to him. He seems exhausted. So, why are you here in the village all of a sudden? I got a call from a spirit, but its presence disappeared and I can't find them anywhere. This is just a guess, but was it a large bunny creature? Yeah, do you know what happened to it? Sorry, but the priest and the other villagers hunted it down. Zaykun's eyes widen for a second, but then he simply nods, keeping a straight face. I'm sorry, I couldn't help him. He lets out a sigh and strokes my head. Somehow I calm down after his touch. Don't be upset. If anyone is to blame, it would be me. I was too late to help him. No, you're not to blame. I hate humans. What are you doing at night, anyway? I feel bad to see you fight alone. I want to help you somehow. Just being on my side is enough. Not, clearly not. I gaze down and play with my fingers. By the way, there's a Shinigami in the village. You two have the same goal of expelling the evil spirits. Maybe you two can help each other. You know, you're talking about the same Shinigami that tried to kidnap you. Yeah. Yes, but that was the past. It's different now. Zayhun narrows his eyes at me, but ultimately sighs deeply. We're not exactly on good terms, but I'll do what I can. I tell him everything about what happened in the village the past days. Zayhun nods occasionally and shares a few of his ideas. Speaking of the possessed corpses, we can't take down that group for now. I will send a few spirits to check on them while we find a way to purify their bodies. Hopefully we don't run into priests. They are so active now. I happened to bump into a group of priests before that, and they found out I'm a demon because their charms reacted to me. So maybe that's why. You shouldn't be here if they're hunting you down, but the forest is too far away. Of course. That night, I let him stay at my place, yep. so you can cast a spell on the house, hiding our presence from the zombies. I try to stay close to Zaykan because of his injury, but he refuses my help, saying he's not disabled. Okay. Okay, Mr. Independent. Even though he is exhausted and injured, he's still tough. He presses his lips together and avoids my gaze. I'm fine. Don't look at me with those pitiful eyes. Come on, I'm just worried. The spell drained me a bit, but my energy will be replenished soon. I'm very concerned about his condition, but he does not look like he is in the mood to explain. He doesn't want me to worry. I should do my best to provide him support. Here is your room. Please tell me if you need anything. He won't, obviously. Oh, okay. I'd like to take a bath. I point to the bathroom door to the right. He steps inside while I return to my room to prepare towels for him. Just as I was walking back, he calls out for me. I hurriedly run to the door, worried something happened. What's wrong, Zaykun? How do these stuff work? Stuff? To let the spring flow. Oh, we don't have a spring. Water comes out when you turn the faucet. I hear strange noises inside. Assuming that Zaykun is trying things out. You don't know how to open the taps. What do you expect from someone who has lived in a forest his entire life? I could not help but laugh at his words. Come here and show me. You're wearing something, right? Just hurry up. Oh god. I hide my smile and cover my eyes before opening the door. He's angry. He stands by the bathtub, looking annoyed. I explain everything, and after I leave, I cannot help but release a laugh. He probably didn't mean to, but who knew? He could be surprisingly cute under his stoic mask. Very cute indeed. While lying in bed, my thoughts are full of Zaykun again. My chest feels tight whenever he is in front of me. Am I just worried about him? Possibly. No, he'll be fine. This feels like something else, though. What do you mean? As I ponder about this, I fall asleep before I realize. Okay, this is where I save. This is where I save. And, I'm now gonna continue this on Sunday. I don't really know what I'm doing on Saturday. I was supposed to do Angels of Death, but it doesn't work on my laptop. I mean, it works on my laptop, I just can't stream it, sadly, so we will probably do something else. I will update it later in the schedules, or it will just be like a surprise game, I don't know, we will find out. Anyways, we'll continue this on Sunday. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you, Boss, Mika, for stopping in, CJ as well, and everyone else for being here. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or night whenever you're watching it, and I will see you guys on Saturday. Safe travels, boss. Bye bye. Take care. Get some rest.